Okay then, here we have a diagrammic representation of the internal parts of a coolant cap. This will be the top of the coolant cap, the bottom of the coolant cap, the left hand side and the right hand side of the coolant cap. This part below is the header tank, and here we have an expansion tube out to the expansion tank. Okay. Looking in here then, in orange, going all the way around, we have the pressure valve. The object of the pressure valve is to allow the pressure out of the header tank when the vehicle is heating up. And this becomes more apparent in the action phase of the lesson. Located here above the pressure valve, we have the pressure valve spring. The object of the pressure valve spring is to return the pressure valve back to its original position after it's carried out its operation. Located inside the pressure valve in green, we have the vacuum valve. And again, the object of the vacuum valve is to allow vacuum back into the tank when the engine is cooling down, and this will become more apparent in a second. Beneath the vacuum valve we have the vacuum valve spring. And again, that returns the vacuum valve back to its original position once it's completed its operation. Just to the left here, just above the pressure valve, we have an outlet orifice to the expansion pipe. And like I said before, we have the header tank of the actual vehicle. Okay, so when you're driving your vehicle, the liquid and coolant in your vehicle gets hot. As it gets hot, it causes a pressure in the header tank. As that pressure builds, it pushes up and comes in contact with the pressure valve. Once the pressure hits the necessary required pressure, the pressure valve moves upwards, compressing the pressure valve spring. As it moves up past the orifice, the liquid is allowed out and into the expansion pipe, and it's held in the expansion tank. Once you get to the place of your destination and the vehicle is switched off, it will then start to cool down. As it cools down, the pressure valve will be returned to its normal position and a vacuum will be created within the header tank. As the vacuum is created, it will pull down on the vacuum valve, compressing the vacuum valve spring. As this happens, coolant and liquid is sucked back up, around and into the header tank, stopping the header tank from imploding. Thank you for listening to the PVRV and the action of the PVRV.